Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer, Sooner, you will be soon enough. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Auburn Tigers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got great speed, and the returner is stopped. So the Auburn Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're going to run it to the right. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Trying play action. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Handoff from the gun. And it's on the ground. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Takes the handoff. It's Ramos. At the 35, he's open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
To the ground. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Finds his man. It's Ramos. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Sooners are rolling down the field.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm. And
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Sooners in the hurry-up. Running to the left. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Going right down the boulevard.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. When you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Sooners moving quickly to the line. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They keep attacking through the air. Dances away to buy time. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but he couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. The defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
1st down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Using his legs, it's Banks. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The give to the tailback. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Pocket starts to collapse. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Stopped after making the catch. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Makes the grab on the left. Shakes off the tackler. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. It's a draw. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. This offense has a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll run it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. On 2nd down, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
It's a really nice job making the play. You think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years, but a big reason why those guys had success.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Smashes through the tackle. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Feeling some heat. Got it behind the line. It's Banks. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's got it again. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Auburn lines up quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Roach. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Makes the grab.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Right down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Sooners are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. That's caught. It's Francis. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. They go to the ground. He's there to make the stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The aerial assault continues. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here. You go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Pulled down for the tackle. Defense not showing press coverage. They'll line up for a second down play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just an obvious holding call there and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He wants to pass it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Lindsey. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner goes down. A first down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right. Right on target this time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A+ here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up-tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to the air. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He's looking to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roach. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Auburn going to work with another 1st down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the try is no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to take off. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Roach. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Spits it out to the back. Got his man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Offense in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. They'll run the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Sooners want to move quickly.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Dialing up a second down pass play. With the catch, it's Banks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, going up top. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Offense set on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They build this lead here in the 4th, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Forward. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Auburn lines up quickly. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on their own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Pressure coming. Coming after it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stand.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power.
Holds it in on the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Trying to get to it. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly where he had to get 6.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes his connection. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They move the tight end all over. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.